Hello, my name is Ruby. In this video, we learn how the Chinese character 女 was created, explore its historic forms, and discover the many characters built from it. The earliest form of 女 was a pictograph of women kneeling. It first appeared in archbone script, the oldest known form of Chinese writing. The kneeling posture reflects the traditional social order of Asian China, where women were often expected to be subordinate to men and devote themselves to family duties. As Chinese writing evolved, the character passed through bronze script, seal script, and clerical script before becoming the modern form. The character means woman or female and is pronounced 女. It is both a root character and important radical used to form many other Chinese characters. Understanding this character will help you recognize patterns in hundreds of related characters. Now let's look at another character that developed from the same image. When two dots were added to female, the character became 母, meaning mother. The two dots represent woman's breast, emphasize her role as a mother. Like 女, 母 also evolved through several stages of writing before reaching its modern form. Although modern Chinese speakers usually call their mother 妈妈 in everyday conversation, 母 is still widely used in written language and in more formal or respectful expressions. For example, it appears in words such as 母亲, mother, 父母, parents, and 母校, alma mater. This is another character related to women, 妻, meaning wife. The character 妻 is a meaning combined character or compound ideograph. Its earliest form was created from the image of a woman being grabbed by her hair. This part represents a woman with a hair, and this part represents a hand. Some scholars believe this character reflects the Asian custom in which women were sometimes taken by force to become wives. Marriage practices varied greatly across different regions and periods of Chinese history, but the traces of these Asian customs can still be found in the writing system. Interestingly, some wedding traditions around the world preserve symbolic echoes of these older practices. For example, in some ceremonies, the groom carries the bride across the threshold and into their new home. Here you see the character changes its form over time through different writing styles. Even in its modern form, we can still see traces of the original components. Now let's look at another character, 妇, meaning married woman. This character was originally created from two parts. The left part came from the image of broom, while the right part is 女, woman. So it is a typical meaning combined character. Married women needed to do lots of housework. In traditional Chinese society, it was common for 3 or even 4 generations to live together under one roof. When a woman married into a large family, she was often expected to take care of many household duties, including cleaning and other domestic work. As a result, the image of women holding a broom came to represent a married woman. As the character evolved through different writing styles, its appearance gradually changed. Notice that when it developed into seal script, the positions of two components were reversed and the arrangement were kept till this traditional form that we recognize today. Less than a century ago, the traditional character was simplified into the modern form. During this process, only the upper part of the original broom component was retained. Some people argue that simplification weakened the connection between the character form and its original meaning. This character is an example. In the traditional form, the broom component was itself the independent character meaning broom, pronounced 走. After simplification, however, this component is no longer used as a standalone character. I'm going to talk a little more about the character broom. Now we are going to create a new character using broom. If we add the hand radical to the left side of broom, we get 扫, meaning to sweep or to clean. This character was also simplified like this. Today, this two-character word 扫帚 means broom in modern Chinese. Now, let's get back to female-related characters. Chinese has two different characters for marriage, 嫁 and 娶. These two characters reflect traditional Chinese views of marriage. Let's start with 嫁, which means for women to marry a man. This character is formed from two parts. We already know the left part. The right part is 家, home. Together, this suggests that the girl finds her home when she marries. In traditional Chinese society, her husband's household was regarded as her real home. This character 嫁 is a sound-meaning character, or phono-semantic compound character. The left radical provides the meaning, while home 家 contribute both sound and meaning. The character 家, home, is also very interesting. It is a meaning combined character created from two parts. As you see from the original pictographic form, the outer part represents a house, and inside it is a pig. The form suggests two possible ideas. One interpretation is that a family that raised pigs had settled down and established a permanent home. Another is that pigs were such valuable assets that they became a symbol of family wealth and stability. Either way, the character tells us how important pigs were in ancient Chinese society. In a sense, a house with a pig beneath its roof symbolized a real home and a settled family. This also reflects the importance of pork in Chinese culture. For centuries, pork has been the most widely consumed meat in China, and it remains the essential part of Chinese cuisine today. These are some of the intermediate forms of the character. For a man marrying a woman, Chinese uses this character, 娶. In traditional Chinese society, when a woman got married, she joined her husband's family. From a groom's family's perspective, they were bringing in or taking in a new family member. This idea is reflected in this character. The character is formed from two parts. The bottom 女 contributes the meaning. The top component 取 means to take or to obtain. contributing both sound and meaning to this compound character. The character 取, to take, has an interesting history of its own. It is a meaning combined character formed from two parts, ear and hand. According to traditional interpretations, in ancient times, hunters would hunt animals for their community. After making a kill, a hunter might cut off the animal's ear and present it to the leader as a proof of his achievement in order to receive reward or claim his share of the hunt. The act of cutting off represented the idea of taking or obtaining, which became the meaning of 取. 取 gradually changed its shape over 1,000 years. Together, 嫁 and 娶 provide an interesting glimpse into traditional Chinese marriage customs. 嫁 focuses on the woman leaving her family and joining a new home, while 娶 focuses on the man's family taking in a new member. These characters preserve cultural ideas that have been embedded in the Chinese writing system for centuries. As we move into the modern era, the traditional ideas behind 嫁 and 娶 gradually changed. Today, when a man and a woman get married, they are seen as forming a new family together. For this mutual action, modern Chinese uses this two-character word 结婚, meaning to get married. Both two characters are sound meaning characters, and their components can be traced back to older pictograph root characters as well. If you look closely, each part has its own story and cultural background. We'll explore their origins and evolution in the next video. So if you like to learn how Chinese characters were created and what they originally meant, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you for watching.